Good morning. How is everybody today? So, I was going to craft last night, and then I was lazy, and I didn't. Oops. Oh, I'm going to make your thing today, Lynn. There we go. Get that. How is everybody? So, I want to really get my friend Lynn's mailbox thing going, so that's what we're going to do this morning. And then I'm going to get in the pool today. Let's see if I can work this out a little bit better. Trying to keep the iPad so I can keep an eye on the camera. And hey Katie, good morning. So I'm not usually an early morning crafter, I'm more the late night crafter, but my husband was at the races. Would have probably been a perfect time to craft last night. But instead, I stayed upstairs and I got to watch like what I wanted to watch in the living room. So I stayed upstairs and watched television and looked at other people's lives. There really weren't that many people live last night. I probably shouldn't have went live last night. But anyway, good morning. Heading out soon. Oh, well, have fun. I'm going to try and get this all done for you today, lady. Did you see? I got the flower all ready. So, here's the flower. And I got it on the sticks. I wonder why my thing just went blank. Let's see. Alright, so, and I got it on the sticks. So, it's going to go in the center here of your thing. I'm going to have to cut these down, of course. This is going to go in the center, and then the mesh will be around it, and then I've got some curly cues around here somewhere that I'm going to put in there. So that's what we're going to do. So, hey everybody. So we're going to start. I'm just going to gather this. That's why I usually put a piece of stuff on their things. So I make my rails and I add some gaps and cracks. I'm just going to give it a little tail on the bottom, and I'll straighten that out once we get done. So this was some mesh I got in a kit, or not a kit, but in one of the mystery boxes. Good morning, Louise. You lost me for a moment. Did you want to see the sign again, Lynn? Did you want to see the butterfly? So Lynn is my preferred customer. She has bought many mailbox rails for her mailbox, for her enjoyment and her mail lady. And thanks for joining from Georgia. So where did I just put it? Oh, it's right here. So she liked the, this actually is going to look very similar to that swag there that's hanging up back there. You can't see it. I forgot. So it's very similar to the swag that I made. But anyway, so she liked this butterfly. This kind of inspired her. So, and she liked the colors of the ribbons and everything. So I had everything. So I'm just creating it for a mailbox. So like I said, she has had multiple mailbox coverings, and she enjoys that. I think that makes her happy when she comes home and sees it. No, you caught it. Okay. So I got some curly cues. I may find some florals that match that to stick in here as well. We'll see. Maybe just a couple big bows. I don't know, because you said like it's getting really hot right now, so our stuff is getting a little more sun damaged quicker. So, but This is something that adds joy and happiness to Lynn and her people that drive by her mailbox. So, pretty happy. So anyway, what are you guys doing on this Saturday? Anybody doing anything special? If you don't mind, take some time to spread the love. I greatly appreciate it. I did reach my 4,000 hours on YouTube. So, and I did draw. And so far, the people have not responded to the emails that I sent out. So I did tell them within 24 hours, and I sent them out Thursday night. So we'll see what happens. So if you, hi Karen, if you entered the drawing on the King Sumo, please check your emails to see if you were the winner. Let's see, what is it? C.E. Stelly and M.E.P.E. are the first letters of the email addresses. So, staying home, what's new? Yeah, kind of our life right now, isn't it? I know. We're actually going to swim, and then we're going to meet some friends a little later this evening. That we only have like one set of friends that we get with, so that's the friends we're going to get with tonight. So, I want to put my own mailbox out so I can have my own mailbox swag, but I don't. I don't have one. So I gotta get out and vacuum the pool sometime today. Hi Carol, how are you? Hi, Jeanette. Actually dying of thirst. I need to get a drink. So I was watching Damon's live yesterday or the day before, I don't remember which, but I know he went live twice, but he was showing product. And I am in love with this ribbon, and usually if he's got the ribbon on his site, it'll say sold out. At least that's been my experience. And I can't even find this ribbon on his website. So, I'm like, that's a bummer. So I'm going to have to start looking at other people's websites to find it. Because I want it. I really, really want it. And I'm sure it's going to be really super popular this year. It's a Christmas ribbon. Hi Sharon, how are you? So, I got some ideas. So I showed you guys like that box that like Scott did, that candy bouquet or whatever. So, and I bought a box from that home store, and then I got to looking around stuff that I already have. And I already had these, so I actually put some like compound on there to cover up the flower garden, and I'm gonna spray paint that. I think I'm gonna either spray paint it orange, purple, or black, whichever one looks best. I really don't care how it looks because it's gonna be kind of Halloween, and it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth or perfect. you know, because I'm going to get some letters, I think, or some kind of stickers or something and stick on it to give it a more Halloween vibe. And then I'm going to put some candy in it. So, and then take it to a couple of my, I got a few of these. I'm going to take them to some of my facilities and pass them out. So I thought that would be fun. So those containers came from Dollar Tree. So, and then that's got spray foam in it. I thought I'd just paint that black as well, or another color, you know, orange, green, something, Halloween color. And you have to use, you can't use spray paint on Styrofoam. You might be able to use it on that Styrofoam, I don't know, but most Styrofoams, spray paint kind of eats it, so I don't know, I'll have to check that part out. I've not done that one before. I kind of learned my lesson on one Christmas thing where I spray painted the Styrofoam and I just started all kinds of sizzling. That was one of my very first things. Oh, goodness. The things we learn, right? I never forget listening to Melly Mel when she was first crafting, how she said she glued her ribbons in and she didn't use wired ribbon. So how far we come, right? Good morning, Leanne. How are you? I was going to try and go a little later, but I have got so many things to get done today. I've got a stacked pile of laundry to do, and I'm on call next weekend, so I don't want it to be just sitting there. I want to get all my laundry caught up so that when I'm on call next weekend, I don't have to worry about stuff that was hanging over and waiting. Thank you for blessing my page. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks. He is a cute dog. He's spoiled. So my husband said he had a nightmare last night, and or a dream. I don't know if it was a nightmare or a dream, but anyway, it was a pretty, like, he was like really living it. And he said he woke himself up yelling, and when he looked up, the dog's name's Thor. Thor was just looking at him, just looking at him like, "What are you doing?" Oh, that was hilarious. Huh? Was your dad having a nightmare? Huh? Was he? Was he having a nightmare? Oh, it was funny. What's the matter? I don't have anything for you down here. Here comes the other dog. So anyway, so is it going to be hot where you guys are? It's going to be really hot for us today. Like I said, I'm going to go spend some time in the pool. My grandkids are coming over today, so I'm sure I won't really relax in the pool because I'll be getting splashed and, you know, which is fine, but they'll like really splash me. I'm not talking about just like they jump in the pool and splash me. They will get the water gun and spray me. So, and then get out in the pool for a couple hours today, and then get cleaned up and probably come back down here for a little bit so I can cool off before we go out with some friends. From Jacksonville, Florida. I'm sure you're warm, Peggy. Is anybody else crafting? I did get some ribbons that I was going to show you. I got some of the camouflage ribbon from Amanda, so I was pretty happy about that. I'm going to just put it a little bit bigger. Hi Annie, how are you? I really need to get going on my fall stuff. Fall swags and mailbox things. It's like I have all these ideas and I know that alright, so there's the base. I'm gonna move this over here. Actually, so we'll be able to use this. So here's the wreath that inspired that mailbox swag. So anyway, I kind of like having my pegboard back there. I can get quite a few things back there. So I still don't have my room exactly the way I want it, but it's getting there. Sometimes I think you have to work in it and then figure it out, right? So then I have this peach fabric mesh, and I cut it to, I don't even know if I have them all cut. I think it's 22 inches, yes. So I wasn't quite sure how, and usually have my ribbons cut, guys, and I don't, so I don't know if we'll actually finish this all on a live or if we'll come back. So I'm trying to decide, do I want my curls up or down? I always kind of like them up. Let's put them in, see what it looks like. This is going to be a mailbox rail. It's a 22-inch rail, and I spray it with gaps and cracks so that I can stick my picks in it. And they'll stay. And I can also attach my bows to it, and they have something really secure to hold on to. Thank you for blessing my page. I appreciate it. I try to, you know, create some different things. Like sometimes I feel like I just keep doing the same things over and over and over again. I really want to get a wreath made for fall and for Halloween that just has bows on it, like a ribbon wreath, you know. Hi Michelle, how are you? Oops, just one at a time. So what do you guys think of the angle? Is this good? Do you want me to zoom in? I'm used to my camera being like right in front of me. I think I'm still like gonna be buying an Archon mount and possibly putting my camera right in front of me. The only thing of it is that with it being right in front of me, it's hard for me still to reach it to angle it down. So I don't know. Being short is very challenging. Being short is challenging. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate it. You guys probably got a lot of plans to do on this Saturday than sit and watch me craft. I would love to get in on one of the marathons though, you know. I think that would be a good idea to help grow your page and things, you know, getting in on a marathon. So need to try and do that sometime. Need to schedule a marathon. We need to do a cubby marathon, don't you think? Annie, who else is on here that's on in that group? So Katie's in there. Katie had some really good good lives, and I've watched them. And in fact, I'm trying to find the lady. Katie, are you still in here? You may not be. If you're still in here, who's the lady that was on your live, your marathon, and she made the tomato cage? She did the tomato cage thing. I thought I shared her video so that it would be on my page. I guess it didn't work. I don't know, but I wanted to finish watching that. I couldn't watch it all. And she made the tomato cage gnome. Who is that? Did anybody else see that? Divine something. I do know she's a chaplain for a hospice, and I remember that because I work for hospice myself. So I know that she is a hospice chaplain. She works full time. And she made a tomato cage gnome. It was huge, but I thought, oh my gosh, I thought about that for myself, right? To just make that for myself. Decorate my house. Does anybody else see her? Divine something. I think it's divine something. Anybody else see that? Know what I'm talking about? Or did I dream it? Did I dream it? So I need to start going live on YouTube, but there's never hardly anybody that follows me over there, so I like to chit chat with you guys. This is like my favorite place to be. But I am going to start in August being over on YouTube a little bit more, so that I can grow that audience over there. Must have been the one that you missed. Hi Barb, how are you? Making a mailbox swag for Lynn. You might know Lynn. I don't remember Lynn. She's from Mount Olive. Her last name is Gray now. She lives in Girard, but she's from Mount Olive. She has a lot of Mount Olive people on her Facebook page. Anyway, she's super sweet. I met her from a craft fair, and so anyway, so she gets a lot of mailbox swags, and her B1 is all faded out, she said. So like this mesh here is like a peachy yellowish, maybe it has a little bit of pink. It's iridescent. It's very iridescent. It kind of changes. So you could probably put some pink mesh with this and curls, or yellow. So it's very iridescent. And then this is a peachy fabric mesh. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Well, there's the washer or the dryer. Something's done. I was watching one of my videos the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not realize how loud that ended up sounding on a live. But can't just do one thing or the other, so I usually have got laundry going while I'm down here, so you know, gotta get it done. Thanks, Karen. Alright, so now we gotta cut some more because I used all of what I had cut up. Let's see, where am I gonna go with this? Like I said, this is why I don't have hi Lucy, don't have enough space for everything. I don't know if it says the color on here or not. Oh, it says coral. I call it peachy because it's a little more coral colored. I knew it. I saw it in the back of my head, but that thing went away. See if it did it again. Real life stuff, isn't it? That's right. I would love to just be a full-time crafter and housewife. Anybody know for a position opening for that pays well? Because I'd like to apply. I would like to apply. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. So I'm trying to use different lines on my board because, you know, when you use the same line all the time, even though it's supposed to be self-healing, I don't know. I don't know. 3. Let me know if you find that job. Oh, it did it again. I will, Karen. I will let you know.
Give me a kiss, I'm leaving. I do like the way you get this set up now.
Do you? Tell everybody hi, dear.
Are you on live? Hi, guys!
Camera's over here.
See you later.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. Oh, boy.
I think the phone didn't go off saying you was on live.
Do you have your phone? Because it was upstairs. All right. 25. Oh, it's not working. I'll just go back because I've used them all. I'm like looking at my thing here and I'm used them all, so it doesn't really matter. I just need to get this in the tub and get it, hi Carrie, and get it soaked for a little while so it will heal. Oops. Little gnat. Is anybody else having problems with gnats? Because we're having a lot of them in our area. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's funny. That happens a lot, doesn't it? I've had I had one, I was talking to a friend and I had her on speakerphone and she says, Alexa, do something, and my Alexa's like, I do not understand. And I'm like, that's what happens. It's funny. That is funny. I don't know. I'm still may need to cut one more. Let's just see. Let's just get busy. So nobody else saw the lady on Katie's thing. I need to probably send Katie a message, see who that is. lady that made the tomato cage gnome. Crazy Maisie's. Crazy Maisie's, is it Custom Creations? Crazy Maisie, I know that part. I was gonna look. I know Ashley, and she's not been on here either. I don't know if she is gonna get on or not, but Ashley Cleveland is in her group as well, and I know she had a schedule posted, and I was trying to look for her schedule because I thought, well, maybe if I see the schedule, I would be able to pick it out, and then I'd be able to go to that lady's page and, you know, find her then that way. But I can't remember her. I don't remember what Ashley's business page is. Like I said, Ashley had a schedule, but then I couldn't find that either. All my attempts were a failure yesterday to figure that out, because I wanted to show Amanda too that tomato cage was super cute. So, but yes, I have a ribbon that I want really, really bad. And let's see if you, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. But that is the ribbon I'm looking for. It's actually got the ice blue in it. If anybody knows somebody who has that, it's got glitter, red glitter, and then like the ice blue. It will go with that. Will go with a lot of different things. But he showed it on his live, and then I couldn't find it. And then the other one that he showed on his live that I never ran across was the pumpkins with the beige check behind it. You know how some of them have the black and white check? He was showing the beige one, and I couldn't find that on his website either. So I don't know. It's probably telling me, Teresa, you don't need any more ribbon. But Teresa thinks she does. So don't forget to check out my Etsy store, Wreath Addiction RN. I got lots of cute stuff out there. I'm getting ready to make another breast cancer awareness wreath. Oh. Okay, thanks, Jeanette. I'm trying to find like all my friends that sell supplies, you know, or all of our businesses. There's so many different people that sell supplies. I don't even know all the people that sell supplies. I haven't even bought from half of them, I'm sure. I know Scott doesn't have it. At least the last I checked, he did not have it. I'll have to look at his website again, but he's got mostly greenery in. I don't know, did he get any? Scott had the pumpkin one. Okay, I'll have to take a look. I should go shop there today, but that's all right. I just really want to stay home until this afternoon when we meet our friends. Because, you know, the more shopping you do, the less crafting gets done, and the more stuff you buy to craft, right? And then you have to find the time to make the stuff that you bought to craft with. Ooh, I like it, I like it, I like it. So Jeanette, where's your stuff at upstairs? I mean, do you like have a, or do you sell supplies, Jeanette? I know Amanda's going to be getting some more stuff in, but she kind of got in with the COVID. She's having a really rough time getting more supplies ordered. I feel bad for her, but next year will be, you know, a better year for her, I think, getting all the seasonal stuff. I think she's able to get like everyday things, you know. She's got a ton of ribbon though. Oh, I see. So you're going to be off from work and so you're going to craft. Well, that sounds fun. I hope it helps that you can do that. That'll be awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you looking to see if you have any. That would be awesome. But Amanda has got a ton of Christmas and Halloween right now. So if you're looking for some stuff, go check out Grammy's Craft Boutique as well as Scott and Damon. I never did get an email back. I don't know what's going on with my affiliate links. So I just give up on them. I just give up. Give up, give up, give up. You can't walk for a week. Oh my. Well, prayers to you. I hope a speedy recovery. All right, so let's see about getting this on the mailbox before we do anything else. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 on it because sometimes whenever I am pulling on it and putting stuff in it, it moves really bad. So maybe this will be able to keep it a little more. I want it. Trying not to catch the mesh. There we go. Okay, can you guys see? Let me scoot it up here. Move this chair under here. So this is going to go in here, but I know we're going to have to cut it down. Alright, so the one thing with having 2 legs, getting it through the mesh is a little difficult, but it is okay. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. I felt that tie might be a little loose, so I just added another some E6000 to the back of the. I did the cable ties on there. I didn't actually show you guys those, but I did cable mounts on the back. So let me see if I can zoom in, but you might be able to see. I'm gonna pull you up just a little bit. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes, because I'm not good at that. So back here, I did cable mounts. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. So these are cable mounts, and then I took, which I have to remember to get some of those. I have to get some to Dollar General or Dollar Tree. So anyway, these are cable mounts, and then I took two skewers and I stuck through the cable mounts. That's how it's holding up there. Okay? So there's that. Turn him back around. And then, let me see. I have these. This one's got to be glued a little bit. I have, let me show you a rail, an old rail, or a rail I haven't done yet. It's on spray foam. I spray foam my rails so that they can attach to stuff. Alright, so let's see. I don't know. Let's put these back in here for just a minute. Move this. And let's move this over here. So these were the ribbons that I used on the other ones. So let's zoom back out and make a bow. And then kind of go from there. Sorry guys. We'll tilt back down. So yes, that's what I do. I was gonna do a tutorial, like a try and increase my business by doing a paid tutorial on how I do the spray foam, but I don't know. I may just not do that. I don't know. Anyway, sometimes it does. Yes, sometimes it does crack, but you just have to watch. Once you put your stuff in, you can just add a little bit of glue. It doesn't really matter if the spray foam is in one piece, as long as where your picks are secure. So that's why I put the swag on the mailbox before I start putting stuff in it, so I can see where it's going to stress, you know, and crack. The foam will crack. So sometimes it doesn't. I don't think this one actually did crack anywhere. So it just depends on. Alright, so let's do this one. Can you guys see okay? So I'm doing them. I don't even know why I use that thing, because it's just not. It needs to be a little bit longer of a board, if you ask me. Thank you, Teresa Jordan. Thank you. So I'm going out to about this 6, and then you twist. And this is going to be the bow in the center. So I'm probably going to do 3 loops on each side. On this one. And then we'll probably make some smaller bows for each side maybe. And then we'll probably add some curls in there as well. And then I'll look around and see maybe even what ornaments I have. Maybe I might have some ornaments that would go in there well. So just because when I finish today doesn't necessarily mean I'll be done, but I will take a picture of the finished product and put it on there. I like this ribbon. I got this, I do believe, was from Deco Exchange. I like it. I know I just have my sleeve somewhere. You can get real creative with mailbox things. I'm not nearly as creative as some, so. Let's go for this one. I may have to open, yeah, that should work. Yeah, mine's a wall mount one too. Mine is a wall mount one too. I wonder what. Yeah, I did mailbox swags that did not have foam in them. My daughter-in-law has a mailbox out there like that. So she first found a Christmas, she found it. I never really saw anybody do it, to be honest with you. Whenever I first started making wreaths, she found it and she's like, oh, I want Mom to make me this. So next thing I know, she's sending me pictures and stuff. So I found the rails and I did my first few that didn't have anything, and the picks literally just, they stand okay, but the first wind that comes by, you know, or if she has to move it or anything, it was not, just didn't hold up very well. So, so I had to become creative, you know, a little bit. So I started seeing people use the gaps and cracks, and I'm like, huh, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm going to keep these two the same length as this, and I'm going to put them in between the yellow, I think. It's like the yellow will come up and down, and then this one will be in the between. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. It just stays on the rail. I do add extra, I add extra ties on the center, and on the center rail. So I add extra ties, and then I lay out some wax paper, and I put my rail on a wax paper, and then I just spray it, and it just, I make sure it covers, you know, some of the rails in there, some of the crossbars. Some of them I make longer. The one I did for this one that over here, the gaps and cracks goes out a little bit longer. It just depends on how much you're going to use. I primarily use these 3 sections to put stuff in. So my middle section, which is where everybody wants to have something in the middle, right, of your mailbox swag. Well, whenever you go to attach it, there was never anything there to attach it to because the rails are on either side of the middle. So that's why I decided to do that. So that's where I came up with the idea. Did that answer your question? Okay. Alright, so let's start moving these around. Thank you. I thought so. It works. I've sold several of them. So I probably should have made a 3rd loop in there. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Let's see what kind of colors I have to put in the center there. Let's do this peach one. Well, good for you. I do have some videos on YouTube. I have made them private because, like I said, I was going to make a tutorial, but then I realized that other people make tutorials and they have stuff on YouTube and Facebook too. So if I decide to make a tutorial and people buy it, then, you know, they just buy it. You know, I don't know, because I mean, some people are selling bow tutorials, and there's all kinds of free bow stuff on Facebook. So I'll go make some of those available again, and you guys can check out my YouTube channel because I have exactly how I sprayed them and placed the stuff and everything on there. So give me a little bit of time this afternoon and I will make those available. And then send me a message that you watched it, if you wouldn't mind, so that I just type a comment on it. Why are some of these loops so big? Like that loop is huge. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know. Sometimes I think my loops kind of get out of control. But thank you. I'm twisted. There we go. So that's how that's going to go. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. So that'll go in there and I'll curl those up. I think we're going to need some. What did I do for ribbon tails on that one? I think we'll make a couple ribbon tails in the front anyway, for sure. So let's do that. Thank you. So I'm gonna do probably, I don't know, 6 or so ribbon tails and just place them sporadically through there to give it some design. And I'm probably going to make another bow for each side, possibly. So these ribbon tails will probably maybe be in the back. So let's see about making a couple smaller bows real quick too. So let's see, 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. What do I want to do? Debate, debate, debate. Hey Sheena, how are you? Let's do another bow first. So I want to make sure I have enough of this. I only have 1 roll of this. I must have got this from Sims. So, and I'm going to make the tails a little bit smaller. It's going to be more like a terry bow. So that's what we're going to do. And we may not use every single ribbon that we used in there. We'll see. I don't know. They say terry bows use 6 ribbons or so. I don't know. I think it's whatever you want. How are you doing today, Sheena? I feel kind of like I'm not organized today. feel not very organized today. Does anybody else have days like that? Hi Barb, how are you? Where you start off your project and you're thinking, oh yeah, everything's gonna be great. I better put these away before I poke myself with them. And then you gotta get going and things just seem like they're not coming together. I don't know. Nothing feels like it's coming together, but it will. If I have to redo that ribbon to make me happy, or that bow to make me happy, I will. It's all about being happy. Has anybody ever taken a bow apart and redone it? Or am I the only one? Oh no! Oh no, my gosh, that's awful. Well, prayers for healing for you. That's awful. Oh yes, you've taken bows apart? Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen with that one. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen with that one. Maybe this one will be better. It'll be the center bow. I'll take that one apart and fix it. So whenever you do that, I've heard some people like they iron their ribbons so that they're not wrinkled. Does anybody else do that? Has anybody ironed their ribbon? I get tired of tails, ribbon tails, whenever sometimes the bows add just as much to the, you know, and then the ribbon tails are all covered up anyway, so what does that do? Right? So I just want to make sure I get the best use. I like this ribbon, it's soft. This ribbon is really soft. So I think I'm going to bring this one in just a little bit. I decided to do something a little different. Still going to only make 2 loops, really, but I'm going to make a center loop because that's what I wanted to do with the first one, and then I forgot. Don't iron, but a good idea. I know, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, all right, before that one gets too set, we're going to take it apart and fix it. What the heck, right? It's all about trial and error. It's not about being perfect on the first time. It's about making a product that you're happy with. All right. I have not been really good about, I'm better about using zip ties and not, some people can use pipe cleaners. Well, I only did 2 loops back there, didn't I? For some reason, this ribbon just looks huge in the back. Just looks huge. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And this time I only did 2 loops back there instead of 3. Which one of these do we want to the top? Let's try something. I don't know if I can find any of that lighter slider stuff. Let's just see if I can do something. Because I'm trying a different, that's probably not what I want to use on that. I want to ruin my scissors. Where'd my stuff go? There it is. Don't cut this wire with your scissors, because then you ruin your scissors. But I do have a fluff box, and I've been trying to make my bows a little bit better. So let's just see about sticking this wire under the here so I can use the fluff box. Oh, really? I don't like the bow dabra because I can't keep, I like to have a number and there's no numbers on the bow dabra, so I hate that. I like numbers. If the bow dabra was a little bit bigger, then maybe, but it's not. And I just don't like it. See if that works. And I'll just cut it off if I cut the wires off. Let's see how that works. My husband made me this fluff box. I think this is the second time I pulled it out. Hey, Jerry. Oh, the Pro Bow? Oh, that's true. Never thought about that. I might need to try that. I got one up there. Just have never used it. Kind of like me and the Unique and the Creek boards. And that's another thing, like with this type of a bow, you usually have shorter tails, and I kind of like, and that's what I had a hard time with, is I like long tails, so, but I like the way this bow looks on everybody else's. And, so, you know, you kind of got to remember that you can't have both. If you're going to like the way this bow looks, then you have to have pretty much everything about this bow in order to create that look, and that would be shorter tails. So that's where I struggle. You love the Unique and the Creek? I haven't. I've got one. I've not ever tried it. I have mesh that I wanted to use with it, and I just have not done that yet either. So what do you guys think? Loop up here. A little bit smaller yet. What's your question? Did any... Oh, the ribbon box was sent out a long time ago from the 4,000 or the 1,000 subscribers. But I do have somebody that I'm waiting on people to respond to the witch hat and the signs for the 4,000 hours. They have not replied to those emails yet. And if they don't reply by the, I told them they had 24 hours, so that was Thursday night. So it's getting close to redrawing. Oh, thank you. I like this one better than the other one. And I could just keep messing. I don't know about you guys, but fluffing bows is its own craft, isn't it? Alright, let's take this off and tighten that up. you see it? I don't know if I like that blue in there, but it looks good on that one. Thank you. So anyway, so then I attach it, and then I sometimes I'll stick a pick in there or a floral pin, and use that to hold it down to the spray foam. So, alright guys, well I'm not going to keep you on here while I'm just fiddling around. I will go and open up some of those videos so you guys can look and see how I do my how I do that mesh or the spray foam. Let's see. Feel free to leave or whatever you guys want to do. This may be like a marathon live, who knows. This probably will be one that won't get put on YouTube. That happens, you know. That happens sometimes. I think it's like $45 a year. I'm a whatever, platinum, whatever. I pay a little bit. I pay the premium one, so I can go early in the morning. Sometimes I go before work and things like that. So, but I don't think it's that much, really. I think it's like $45 a year. Does anybody else know? That one still may be moved. It's not attached in there, but since I'm doing the 3 loops on this one still may be the center one. See if I can get it to look good. Can anybody answer Sheena's question, how much it is to join Sam's? Does anybody know? Oh, thank you. I ordered it off of Facebook. All right, let's see what we got here. What's next? Thank you. I thought it was 45. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. The premium, yeah, I do the premium. I don't know. I think because I was going to use it for to get my glasses. I was going to use it for their vision thing, and you had to be a premium member, I think, in order to do that. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, definitely. I get, I mean, and now, okay, so my personal opinion is it's even better now than it was before, because when I first, like, I joined Sam's a couple of different times, and I let my membership expire. I've not let my membership expire for the last, like, 4 years. But anyway, but way back in the day, they didn't have, like, you know, you could go to Walmart and get Sam's Choice, or you could get generic Great Value or whatever. Sam's didn't used to have that. Well, now they have their own generic. So basically, when you went to Sam's, you had to buy Charmin, you had to buy, you know, and those things were more expensive. So I didn't feel like I was saving my money, because sometimes I would buy the generic brand. Well, now Sam's has their own brand, and it's called Members Mark, and it's very, I mean, it's very reasonable. I say it's like buying Great Value. So I get their Members Mark paper towels, toilet paper. I buy my Snuggle fabric softener there because I get the great big thing. I buy my Tide Pods or Gain Pods, whichever one. I buy my dish soap from there, and I keep a small thing of dish soap at my kitchen sink, and I just keep refilling it. And I always get the Dawn, but they have Members Mark dish soap as well. They have Members Mark detergent. You know, really. And their soda is definitely cheaper. You can get a 24 pack for about what you pay for a, no, you get a 36 pack for what you pay for a 24 pack at Walmart. So I do think that, you know, and I buy their paper plates. I get a big thing of paper plates. So if you have a place to store a few bulky things, you know, like I have a shelf down here that I put my paper plates on, and, you know, I have really laundry detergent isn't a big deal. Oh, that's right. Absolutely, yes. So it does pay for itself, yes. I have to check and see how much money I'm supposed to be getting back on that. Thanks, Valerie. You're a very good Sam's Club member knowledge person. Thank you. But yeah, so I got several rolls of ribbon from Sam's the other day. So, you know what, they're $7 a roll. So really good. What else was I thinking about? Oh, so like you can do not only wrap your candy canes with that ribbon, there's a way to pull the ribbon through, like 3 ribbons or 4 ribbons, and then you fan them out. I mean, that's excellent ribbon to do that with as well, for the candy canes, because then you're not spending tons of money on that. What the heck happened there? Do you think? Did I make that one that much smaller? That's crazy. That's a crazy. So anyway, you did. Yeah, I love that ribbon. I'm pretty excited. I need to make a candy cane. I'll have to do that. Do that kind of candy cane on a lie. See how much different that is? What the heck? What the heck? I don't know. My brain is not working correctly. I think my eyeballs are off sometimes, don't you? Ever feel that way? Oh well. I'm gonna have to get that Pro Bowl out. Yeah, I like going to Sam's, but some people, you know, I mean, if you're living alone and single or whatever, and you don't have the, go through that kind of product and you don't have room to store it, that makes a difference too. But I would prefer not to have to go shop for a bunch of toilet paper and see if I can just stick this one in here. See how that looks. Bunch of toilet paper and paper towels every week. So all right, let's try it again. Let's see what happens. See if I made it a little better. Rolls. Absolutely. And that is true too. That's the thing. I mean, you just have to look at it, you know, whatever best for your family. But you're right. That stuff is not going to expire. Toilet paper, you know, laundry soap, dish soap, paper towels, tissues, you know, if you use a lot of Kleenexes, that stuff is not going to go to waste. And it saves you from having to go every week or every 2 weeks to buy, for that matter. Especially now with COVID out there. I don't want to be going in to get those kind of things every week. Alright, I'm going to pull this a little bit tighter. I was just looking to see, trying to make sure everything's like in a stack. See if that's going to make a difference on my fluffing. You know, everybody does it different. Like Scott stacks all of his ribbon on top of each other. Damon, he positions his out. Kali, she positions hers out. I guess you just have to figure out what works best for you, right? That's a good one. That's funny. That's super funny. It will not expire, you're right. The one thing with that one is that they always come out with something cuter. The next latest fad. Like clothing, right? I just don't want this to go through the ribbon. See if I can do this so I can fluff it, maybe. So I can fluff it. See it. There we go. Let's try and fluff again on the fluff box and see how that works. My husband will be so happy. He made this for me over a year ago. Used it twice in one day. Yoo-hoo! Hi, Joy. Thanks for joining. First, I kind of having a marathon live here because I don't really know exactly what my plan is for this mailbox swag. Just kind of roaming around aimlessly. It's kind of what I feel like. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. I used to get on and do marathon lives on Saturday all the time. I just do one project right after the other when I first started. That was before I tried to like work on YouTube and Pinterest and all these things I was trying to learn how to do. I was just being a crafter and not a business person. Not a, like, doing business stuff all the time. Maybe I just need to go back to crafting for a little bit. The business will work on itself, won't it? Thank you. So what do you guys think of this bow? Can you see it? No problem, Bev. Thanks for joining. So what do you think of it, this one? Better? I think this one's a little bit better. I don't know why that ribbon there. I think that one's a little bit better. We're going to go with it anyway. Thank you. Thanks for joining. You guys have a great Saturday. Sheena, are you the one that says that you use the Pro Bow? Do you use that for every single bow? You drag that out and put those things in and do every single bow on the Pro Bow? I think that would be a lot of work too. Stay there. Ribbon I have. may have something in that spare ribbon box. I'll look for that. So before this goes on the project, I'm going to do something to cover up the oh my gosh, you drag it out every time. So I'm going to cover up the zip tie that's in there. Alright, so let's see. This little gnat. Ugh, drives me crazy. Well, basically, you would just so you make the terry bow and you do it on that every single time, huh? Wow. Hey Melody, how are you? How's the business coming? Good? I'm having bow issues today. My bows are having issues with me today. Bow issues. So does that mean terry tails? So that means the tails are longer. Yeah, I'm having bow issues today. You know, I make good bows if my tails are going to be all long. I don't know why, but I do good with those kind of bows. But bows with short tails, I do not do good with. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh. Good morning, Geneva. How are you? I said, this is a marathon live. I will probably not be posting this one on Facebook or on YouTube. Just because I just keep changing my mind, don't really know what I'm doing today. Just creating this mailbox swag. Good thing Lynn's not on here right now. She said she had to go do things. It will turn out perfect, but I just am just kind of like, I don't know what to do. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Boy, I hate being indecisive. Hate it. Tired and still asleep. I was gonna craft last night. I couldn't make myself come down here. I stayed upstairs, probably because I knew I needed to not just craft, I needed to do laundry too. And so when I got up here, that's probably why I haven't ended this live, because I need to go over there and do laundry. Oh, it's funny. That's funny, 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 funny. Having a little bit of issues everywhere today. Am I redoing my mailbox swag? No, this is a new mailbox swag. I haven't redone. The mailbox swag I'm redoing is a Christmas one. I'm adding some ornaments to it, and hopefully going to add some color to the red and white. There's green in there. You just can't see it, so... For me, it's easier. I mean, I've not used the fluff box very often. So I'm just sliding this wire in here. And then I'm going to tighten up my zip tie. And then we're going to stick it on the fluff box. and see what we can do. Thank you. This mailbox swag is for Lynn. She loves to decorate her mailbox. And she has a bee one on there now, but she says she got back from vacation. We had a lot of hot weather, and she said it was pretty faded, so she wanted something different. So, God love her. I appreciate her. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. For some reason that's not very tight. Let's see if I can pull it tighter. We'll give it a whirl. Hi Lorna, how are you? Doing a long marathon live here today because I'm just a little, I don't know, flighty on what I want to do. I haven't got really in my mind what I want this craft to turn out like, so, or what I want this mailbox swag to look like. Now they let me know whenever I get to start like picking advertisements for my videos, and then that's another way to create an income and to support my ribbon habit. So waiting on the people. There was 2 winners drawn, so check your emails, because otherwise I'll probably draw another winner tomorrow if that doesn't come through. Alright, so let's start cutting some of these off. I won't be making a lot of money, not like some people, like Lori makes a lot of money off of YouTube. She has a big following on YouTube. I do not have a huge following, but I'll take everything I can get. It'll grow eventually. Maybe by the time I retire. It is exciting. It is very exciting. Very exciting. Can't wait until I have a following like Lori Jacobs. Wouldn't that be cool? That will be cool. So, that's right. That's right. Absolutely. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and just finish that one, even though I was going to look for some. What ribbon do I want to put in the center? Yeah, I'm thinking the red, yellow. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this ribbon, I think. I don't think I have anything in here. Does anybody else have a box like this that has like ribbon pieces in it that like either you cut too many or something? Don't forget about this ribbon. This is my Christmas ribbon. I'll use that for something. Yeah, I don't see any of this plain yellow in here, so anyway. You haven't seen Lori from Hardworking Mom? Oh, you need to go check her out. That's my business coach. Yep. So then I cut it down the center, kind of. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to be folding it over. You're just wanting the line in the center to be covered. Well, you have to go check out Lori on YouTube, and she has Facebook, but she's mostly on YouTube. Alrighty. Okay. So let me move this back up here again. You watch so many lives, you don't get to craft because you want to learn. I hear that. I hear that. Alright, so can you guys see it? Alright, so then let's take this one and we're going to put it over here. Attach this one to be up on the thing a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I hear ya. Trying to decide, do I want these up on top? Let's put this one up here and see what that looks like. See if we're wanting that more than we are the down below. Thank you, Sheena. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm going to definitely cut some ribbon tails. It made me different colors than what I'm just playing around, just kind of figuring out what, if I need to add some stuff in here. Pop that up there. going to turn it to the side so you guys can see it. Kind of switch these around. Back this way. So the other. I haven't cut anything, so, but I kind of like it. I was going to go on the back side of this. Let me zoom in for you too. Trying to zoom in just to the mailbox so you guys can see it, and I'll turn it around for you. I've never really done anything like this, but all right, so there's the front, and I'm going to kind of fix these so they're facing more forward, not outward. But look at this. What do you think about this? What do you think about the ribbon there? I don't know if the curls need to, they probably will stay in. I'll probably take them and do something with them. I need to fix this one anyway. So what do you think about the ribbon? Can you guys see it? You guys got a good picture? What do you think? Oh, thank you, Shawnee. Thank you. Get out of there, you little bug. Little fly flying around. So you like the ribbon in the center like this? I'm going to send Lynn a picture and see if she likes it. This one's a little bit big. All right, I'll turn it this way so that you guys can see this side. Looks about the same, but just so you can see. What do you think? I just need to put a few little finishing touches on it. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that one. I should be able to. It's just hot glue. So let's see if we can just hot glue that back on there. This isn't hot yet. Not yet. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I need to figure out if I'm going to do something back here with these things. I haven't decided yet. Or if I'm just going to twist them and make them be part of the curly Q thing. I don't think I have any like peach that's where I'm looking for ornaments. But yeah, I think this is cute, cute, cute. I love it. All right, guys, thanks everybody for joining me on this marathon live, and be watching for me again. I will be seeing you sometime soon, I promise. So thanks again for joining, and I will keep you posted. Thanks, everybody. Bye.